We are Group 36 of Business Information System. The business management software that we are going to talk is ProofHub. ProofHub is an all-in-one business management system that combines project management and team collaboration in one easy-to-use platform. Rather than using multiple standalone tools to manage your business and teams, ProofHub allows your business and teams to manage your projects, clients, communications, moreover, all many other components in one location. In this video, I'll give a short overview on how you can use ProofHub as your own project management tool. Okay, to get started, to arrive at ProofHub, simply head over to your browser and type in proofhub.com, and that's going to take you there. Now, the first thing that we want to jump upon is pricing. So simply navigate up to the top left corner and locate pricing. Now, once we have things, one of the major things I love about ProofHub is the simple pricing packages that they offer. Simply navigate down to how many users do you have and simply add on the number of users that you want to collaborate with on ProofHub. Right now, we are using 7-day free trial version. Okay, so now to get started, or once you navigated through the initial sign up of your ProofHub account, you will be first taken to your first project. So this is the default project that you're going to be asked while you are first signing up. So what we are going to do before we dive into the project management features that ProofHub offers and take a step back and understand our account. To do that, what we are going to do is navigate over to the left side and click and locate me and click here, and takes us to this beautiful dashboard. So if we navigate down to our home dashboard, we can see that we have this search bar here. So this is where you can jump onto specific areas within your account. For example, I can jump onto specific people, projects, or chat with a team member. I can go ahead and do that from here. Now, if I click out of here and navigate down the page, we have this announcement. Now, announcements is a cool feature. This allows you to collaborate and communicate with your team. For example, make announcements to appreciate your teams, wish on birthdays, or share important information. So, if there's any important information that you want to share with your entire team that you're collaborating with on ProofHub, you can go ahead and simply click on Add. So, for the end, provide necessary details, specific details about the announcement. What I'm going to do now is click out of the is to click exit out of this dialog box. Okay, so in the dashboard there are various shortcuts available. So these are basically quick links to specific areas within your platform. For example, my activities, stickers, bookmarks, my logged in time, as well as my events, milestones, and my tasks. So again, these are just quick links. Then if we navigate down our home page, we have projects. So, so for example, this is where you can view your projects that are relevant to you. Then over on the agenda, this is where you can see important information that is relevant to you. For example, tasks and projects that are lined up for you, like overdue, due date, or upcoming. Basically, any relevant and timely information you can find under your agenda. Now, if we navigate down to the bottom right corner and click on chat, you can start a chat with one of your team members or specific or with your team members, or you can collaborate with your clients one on one and create even a group chat. This is where you can collaborate and engage with your team. Now, many project management tools don't offer this feature. Usually, you have to pay an extra subscription amount for all the users to join a platform. For example, Slack or any other communication platform. However, with ProofHub, you can have this collaboration and communication feature built into the platform. So, for example, I'd like to start a conversation. Okay, then I can and create a group, add an individual. So after the starting the conversation feature, what we can do is We can go to the top right corner of the screen. As you can see, these are the various components that are basically inside the ProofHub portfolio. So there's workflows, task levels, project categories, project statuses. So let's say a manager has multiple projects under his portfolio. So he has to manage each and every project. For an overviewing scene, he has to see the progress of all the projects that are under him. So in this project statuses, he can get a short report for that. There's also forms we can dump. Manager can dump a project. It's just like just put the project to trash and we'll be done with it. There's custom roles for each and every people that is under him. There's bulk allocation if you want to add resources to a project. If you want to transfer resource from a project, there's bulk allocation. There's also apps and integrations that are helpful for the execution of your project. And now we'll exit from this by clicking outside. And then there's this plus icon. If we click on this, you can see there's a quick add option. There's project, there's template, there's topic, tasks, events, note, time, announcement, person, each and every component that is necessary for communication with the team members. Everything that is possible is there in the quick add. After this one, we click on this project icon below the home tab that we are currently in. Click on project, because you can see we click on all projects. If you can see that there's only one project that is currently assigned. So this is the demo project that is being created while making the account. So if we click on this, we can see there is various tabs available like overview, discussions, tasks, Gantt, calendar, notes, files, time, and report. So coming to the overview tab. In the overview tab, you can see the summarized view or a summarized report of the current project that you are currently working on. Also, the amount of time you have taken on the task, your timesheet summary. This is basically helping you to keep the billable hours and non-billable hours in check. Not only that, you can click on these activities and you can see a summarized view of when and who has created the component. So this helps in rewarding uh, as well as helping the team members see who has contributed how much to the project. So let's say here Kaustav Das has approved the file and his proofreading the resource. So even this will come in the activities part. Each and every activity that is happening in the proof of uh, will be can be seen from this activity sheet. After this comes the discussions. Here it is the collaboration and conversation platform that a person can have with the clients. So basically, this is where the team members come upon and discuss on the various issues. Let's say a client has a particular requirement. So let's say he can just say the website needs some more features. So as a fellow developer, what I can do, I can just ask kindly kindly provide more specifications. Okay, there we also have these formatting features which are really helpful uh, for making the text more beautiful. Basically, we also have this table view, but after clicking this one, we can attach any file that is in the system's ProofHub or Google Drive anywhere, so that for better understanding of the client, you can click on add. I've added. Also, let's say as a developer or a client, I want to start a new conversation, a new topic of discussion altogether. What I can do to start the conversation and not to be ambiguous about it is to click on this add sign here. Click on the and we can add the title of let's say a new let's say creating a new website version 2. You can also add the description here, We can pin it to the top. We can mark it as private. We can keep it as description. Let's say meet at 7 p.m. today. Let's say click on that and click on add. See, this is creating a private chat. We're pinning it to the top here. And but not only that, we're starting a new conversation with the team members that are currently associated with the project. And if we want to have someone to add to this private chat, I'll just need to manage people. I'll just need to add the persons that I need for this private project. So let's say I click on update. So let's say the other team member is added to it as well. After this comes the task tab. This task tab, as you can see, there's a list of tasks. In this list of tasks, we have five tasks. In the list of tasks, there is open task list for all project members. In here, we have 8. In the private task list for selected project members, we have 6 tasks. So let's come here and see how a task is being created. Let's say I'm adding a task. I'll just do create the fields. Okay, create the fields of the website. So for this one, we can select a date. So this date basically tells the start of the project and end of the project, basically gives a time scenario for this one. We can, and this tag, this label, global label basically tells us the status of the task. So basically if it's a high priority project, in progress, low or medium priority. So let's say keep it in at medium priority task. We can also attach respectable files for this particular task that are necessary. We can keep it from local systems or it from the Google Drive as well. And then we have to assign it to the person who will be responsible for this task. Let's say I'm assigning it to myself and I'm getting this one. After this, all I have to do is click on enter. So as you can see, the task has been created. An additional task has been created. So another thing, you can click on these 3 dots. These 3 dots, if you want to change the current status of the project. Let's say I've already worked on this task and I want to keep it as, let's say the progress is about 50% is almost done. So I can keep it as 50%. And if, let's say if I need someone's help, I can always ask help like this one. So this project won't be assigned to me in particular now. It is assigned to 2 people right now. To the assignee. Assignee is Costudas and the second person is in the C. You can also at the time you can also track the timer, use the timer. We can also create subtasks for this particular task. You can attach files. Okay, so apart from this, well, I'll be moving on. But let's say this task, I want to move it to the in progress section. Don't want to keep it as backlog because it will give us a wrong scenario of the whole picture. So I'll just drag and drop this to in progress. But again, let's say if my project is done, what to do? We can't keep it as in progress. Then again, if we want to drag and drop to the complete section, you will see this after the task has been created, it will cancel out the part and it will show the status as complete projects. Apart from this, there is also this we can see the various components, the task list in the Gantt view. In the Gantt view, you can see there is various tasks that you have created and the amount of time it took to complete the project. Let's say the first task. The first task it took us from Monday to Thursday. So, and again, let's say for the second task and third task, it took from Monday to Friday. So this is particularly telling the amount of time each task took. So let's say the high priority task, let's say create logo design, it took just 1 day. That is from Tuesday to Friday. That's from Thursday to Friday. So basically, it helps to keep us a particular exact amount of track of the tasks and when it is created. There's also this calendar. In this calendar, basically, it is basically very similar to Google Calendar that we normally refer to. Basically, this also tells us the amount of days it took for us to complete a task. Let's say the overdue task is being continued on from Monday to Friday, but the first task is being completed from Monday to Thursday. And also, but not only that, we also have a special event or first milestone that is on Friday. So basically, it helps us to keep a track of the particular events, milestones, everything that is going on in the project from this basically in a calendar view for easy access and for easy viewing of the clients and as well as the team members. In the notes tab, we can upload resources that are really necessary for reference that can be used for the clients as well and as well as for the internal members as a KT part. After that comes the files. Here, if we want to have a resource, we have to upload here first, and then we have to proofread it. So proof of resources, this is the demo file. So here we can add a comment. Let's say add more specifications, and I'll add it. Okay, I'll add this more specifications. It will come as a feedback. But not only, but I can also approve it or disapprove it. Okay. And let's say if I'm sitting in Odisha right now in India, but my client is in US, but he wants to see this document quite often. So what he can do, he can download it with this sign, and he can save it in his local system, and he can use it as it is. We also have the zoom in, zoom out feature here. And this one shows the number of pages. You can switch the page numbers from here as well. After this one, we'll go to this time section, time tab. The time tab basically shows the amount of time or the login time in ProofHub for all the team members of the project. So we have this Samantha, Dave, Regina. They all work for 1 hour, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours. So basically, this one helps us to keep maintain the timesheet as well as the part where it helps with the billing procedures as well, with the amount of time it took for our employee in the ProofHub. Apart from that, there's this reports. So basically, report is basically the report card of your school, basically. So let's say proof of demo is a student. So we can see that 18% of that person of that project is completed. So let's say if it's completed, it will slowly increase as the project goes, as the project progress goes by. Not only that, this also shows us how many milestones have you completed, when is it completed. It also shows us the burn up charts, tasks. We, it also shows us the overdue tasks so that it helps us to keep a track of if there's any task that we are missing out. There's also label, uh, and apart from that, we can also there's this people tab. This people tab basically shows you the number of people that is currently in our project. Here, we can also add people out here. So let's say we can add. Let's say we want some new resources in our current project. What we can do is we can add people out here. We can add the name of, let's say, the name of the new person is Joe. Last name, let's say, give Weller. And let's say this email is, let's say, Joe Weller 123 at the rate gmail.com. Uh, then the title is give it as project developer, project developer. Uh, and then this access roles, you can keep it as normal user, you can keep it as admin, but normally the first time you keep it as normal user. You can select the group as well. If now right now you don't have any groups, but if there's any particular group you want him to be assigned, we can select group as well. Right now I have only one project. If there are multiple projects under your portfolio, you can do that as well. And you can just simply click on next. And that will basically be it for inviting any other external resources to your current project. So thank you.